Steve explained last Tuesday about how long he'd been talking to you about playing for Scotland. When did you decide in your own mind that it was the right decision?
I mean, I think I always knew the decision. I spoke to Steve before lockdown. We had positive talks. Obviously, he knows what we talked about. And then obviously the lockdown happened, so it kind of put a hold on everything. But yeah, I always knew deep down that I was going to pick Scotland, to be honest.
So I guess though it might have been a bit of a challenge for you to actually commit in some respects, because I mean I know your sister's obviously an international sportsman for Australia, and how your family obviously would have maybe had a bit of a say in it as well. Is that fair? Or did they ever speak to you about it? Or
I mean, obviously they would have supported me wherever I played. Obviously my parents are Scottish, so they would have been over the moon. All my family's Scottish, so I mean, if I picked Australia, they would have been happy. If I picked Scotland, they would have been happy. So in the end, it was my decision, and yeah, I'm just really happy to be here.
And do you feel that you come here in such good form that you have a chance to really make an impact immediately?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I want to do my best. I'm going to work hard, and I want to win games. I think obviously with the squad that they have and the squad coming through, I think it's only a matter of time. Scotland are going to be back where they should be, in big tournaments and stuff like that. So hopefully I can do my best and help out a bit as well.
How have you settled in at QPR? How's the last few weeks been for you?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It's been amazing. I've been there for about a week and a half now. All the boys are good and the manager's great as well. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and once I get a little bit more settled, it's been a bit crazy the last few weeks, but yeah, really enjoying it.
You feel like you just go out and play and score goals, actually all the hullabaloo of the last few weeks will actually just take care of itself in some respect?
Yeah, pretty much. Goals always calm everyone. So just putting my head down, working hard. Obviously I'm new to everything, but just going to do my best.
You mentioned those talks with Steve Clarke. What were the contributing factors for you in this decision to play for Scotland?
I mean, obviously my career, Scotland gave me the chance for my career. Obviously I've only played professional about 4 or 5 years now, but without Scotland, I mean, God knows where I would have been. So obviously I wanted to give something back to Scotland, and I mean, yeah, just once I've been over here, it's like I feel like I'm at home. Obviously, like I said, my parents are Scottish, my family's Scottish, my little boy is born in Scotland. So yeah, without Scotland, I wouldn't be playing football. So yeah.
You mentioned your parents living in London. I mean, what's the chat been like in the household with the families and stuff?
I mean, obviously they're buzzing. I didn't really I didn't tell them, to be honest, until they seen the squad announced. But they were obviously happy, and my wife was happy, and my kids were happy. So and I'm happy as well to be here. So it's good.
Obviously, in terms of the games coming up, we've seen just yesterday, 2 more forward-thinking players having to pull out. There's an expectation on you straight away in that sense to start these 2 games and play well. Is that something that you relish and look forward to?
Yeah, obviously, for myself, I want to play. I want to have a good international career. I want to do the best I can. But obviously, it's my first day today training with the boys. I'm just going to put my head down, work hard, and whatever the manager wants, I'm going to try and do my best to do that. So whatever happens. But I think just getting in and meeting the boys, it's been really good.
Can I ask if Australia tried to get you to play for them?
Sorry?
How hard did Australia try to get you to play for them, and was there any chance of you not choosing Scotland?
I mean, obviously, I spoke to Graham Arnold a lot, and Rennie come up to watch me against Celtic, and I met him, and they've been great the whole way through. I spoke to them a lot. I told them what I was thinking. There wasn't, obviously the lockdown happened and it was such a long period, and then I finally got here. So, but like I said before, about Scotland giving my chance in my career. I always deep down thought I knew that Scotland was the one for me, and yeah.
Yeah, Steve Clarke said he spoke to you in March and had a really good chat. It sounds like you've known at least since March, if not before, that Scotland was going to be the team for you.
Yeah, like I said before, I spoke to him and we went through a lot of things, and he spoke to me what his ambitions are, and yeah, we had great talks, and obviously he knows what I've said and I know what he said to me as well there, so and then now we're here, so yeah.
You mentioned the word ambition there. What is your ambition? How far do you think you can go in your career?
I mean, my ambition is always to be the best I can be. I want to play at the top level, even club. I want to play in the Premier League. I mean, international. I want to be the best I can be for an international. I want to be known as one of the greats. Obviously, before coming in, James McFadden, I spoke to him a lot. He was at Queen of the South with me, and he gave me a lot of advice. And before making decisions, I ring him, and hopefully one day, I can maybe step up like him.
Do you see this as a huge chance now, given the lack of strikers, that you may well get your opportunity maybe even quicker than you thought?
Yeah, definitely, but I've got to perform to get that position, which I know that, so I'm just going to work hard. The squad, like I said before, the squad that the boys that they've got in Scotland is excellent, and I think the players coming through as well are even getting better. So for myself, I've got to perform at club level, and then when I come in here with the squad, I'm just going to do my best, and hopefully I perform here as well.
Did you go and see any Scotland games at Hampden or elsewhere?
No, I haven't. I haven't watched any Scotland games. Obviously, I've watched a few on TV, but yeah.
Did you have to, or did you ask anybody else for any advice about about making your decision?
Yeah, obviously I found a lot of people that I knew since playing. James McFadden was one. Spoke to Gary Naismith, my old manager. But obviously it just came down to myself, and spoke with my wife, and yeah, in the end it was my decision, and I'm happy to be here, and hopefully can put my head down and work hard and score some goals.
Talk about James McFadden. He's obviously had a few special moments in a Scotland shirt. Is he a guy that you maybe look up to in an international sense, and maybe the cult status that he had in a Scotland shirt is something that you strive for?
Yeah, well, I definitely strive for, at the end of my career, someone to be remembered by the fans and by everyone in Scotland. So I think he's obviously got that. But since he came into Queen of the South, he's always been great to me. He taught me a lot. I would have liked to play with him longer, but whatever happened, and he taught me a lot, like I said. So hopefully I can score a couple goals like he scored, because he's got some belters in there.
Having not played in the professional game for maybe as long as other guys have at your age, do you feel that you've still got a lot of developing to do, and you can still step up a few levels in your career?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously like I said, I'm quite new to the professional scene. Obviously going to Livingston from Queen of the South, I think when I was at Queen's I stepped up just even that professional sense, and then I went to Livingston and they taught me a lot, and I got better again, learning with better players. Now I'm at QPR, so now I want to go there and do my best and learn off them, and being in a squad like this with in Scotland with the players that they have, I think for myself I want to learn what they do. I want to become the best I can, so I'm hungry and I'm going to work my hardest to be the best I can.
Your transition from the Championship to the Premiership was quite seamless. Is that the hope again that you feel when you step up in terms of QPR in Scotland, that it will be another case of you get right in there and feel at home again at that higher level?
Yeah, obviously it's another big step for me, but when I moved to Libya I worked hard for what I got. Obviously we had a great season, so I'm not going to go to QPR and thinking it's going to be easy. I'm going in there to work hard, and I'm going to try and claim that position and be playing every week and scoring goals. So that's my aim. But nothing comes easy, so I'm just going to keep working hard and do the best I can.